Hi folks, Sandro here with more cartoon news and shenanigans. And if you like more cartoon news and shenanigans, I'd ask you to please subscribe to my channel. In fact, do it right now so you don't forget about it later. And I thank you very much for that, guys. Today, I'm going to be talking about Smiling Friends really quickly, really quick discussion. And why are we talking about Smiling Friends? Because this show actually blew up. Like, it's been critically acclaimed. It's been well received. And I haven't been seeing this too much recently. So, like, last year, we got a lot of cartoons, but I feel like a lot of them didn't get that, like, mainstream look. You know what I mean? Like, we've seen a lot of cartoons, but not a lot of those cartoons actually made it to the mainstream, or people weren't making memes out of them. One of the best examples of this, of one of the shows that took off last year, Invincible, right? Invincible, that was the show with like Omni-Man and Mark. They have they have all kinds of superpowers. They can fly, they can, super strength, etc., etc. And we get to see Omni-Man and Mark, and there was a whole bunch of memes with Omni-Man, who is voiced by the guy who does J. Jonah Jameson from, the Spider-Man trilogy, and even the new Spider-Man Homecoming. So that was really cool. It was really cool to just see this action cartoon blow up. You guys know I'm a huge Ben 10 fan. I just loved it. I was just so excited. I'm like, oh my God, Invincible's blowing up. And that was kind of like the only show that kind of blew up. Maybe there was a couple other cartoons. Sorry, when I said show, I meant cartoon show specifically. But yeah, there might have been some other ones. Am I thinking? Did Harley Quinn? No, Harley Quinn. That was a while ago. There's been a couple shows here and there. They're not coming to my mind right now. Kid Cosmic, maybe. I feel like Kid Cosmic didn't blow up like some of the other shows. Kid Cosmic is really good. It just never made it like mainstream, never made it to the pop culture. But now we're going to take a quick look at Smiling Friends. We're not going to actually play clips from it. I just wanted to talk about it, so we're going to make my face smaller. Here I am. So Smiling Friends, if you guys haven't seen it, it follows this character named Pim. His, what was the name of his friend? He has like a friend that's a homunculus. They mentioned that he is a homunculus. Characters, here we go. Michael Cusack as Pim. Pim is the main character. He's the little pink guy. And then who else we have here? Zach Hadel as Charlie. Charlie Dompler. So he's like the main friend. And Mark M as Mr. Boss. Those are the main cast characters. There's a whole bunch of different side characters. I think Mr. Frog, they need to bring back Mr. Frog. He was only in like one episode. What was it? The third or fourth? I can't remember which episode it was, but yeah, Mr. Frog is one of the best characters on this entire show. That's this kid, Mr. Frog, Smiling Friends. Yeah, so that's this character. There you go. There's Pim. If you guys aren't familiar with the characters, I'm not going to spoil like anything for you, but Mr. Frog is this character. Then you have Pim, who's the pink guy, and Charlie, who's the yellow fellow. And there's another character named Mr. Boss. He's this creepy looking fellow. Let's get rid of the Mr. Frog here. Mr. Boss is this guy. Here's the Halloween. Yeah, that Halloween episode, I told you guys, that was my favorite out of the entire series. It literally feels like an episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog. I thought it was fantastic. You guys gotta see the Halloween episode. So good. And this show was really great, folks. Really, really great. One of the things I'll say is that this was made by the same people who did Yolo Crystal Fantasy. And I have a video on that, by the way. Wait, does that come up? If I type in Yolo Crystal Fantasy Sandro, does that actually come up? Probably not, right? No, there's no way. What if I type in YouTube? Yeah, YouTube, Yolo Crystal Sandro. I don't think so. What if I typed it into the YouTube, though? The YouTube algorithm. Sandro, Yolo Crystal Fantasy. Let's see what comes up there. Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go. So my video does come up. Oh, that video actually did pretty good. Holy crap. But yeah, I'm a smaller channel, so I only have about 675 subs. But that video actually got more views than I currently have subs, so that's a good video in my opinion. But I talk about it. I really, really didn't like YOLO Crystal Fantasy, guys. I didn't like it. I just thought, like, these are the main characters. They're like, this blonde character ruins the entire show. I thought it was like awful. The animation is god, like, puke. It's puke. It's so bad. Just watch my video. I literally like go over some of the points of I watch the cartoon, but I don't play it. I show images of the cartoon. And my God, I can't believe that the same people that made YOLO Crystal Fantasy go on to make Smiling Friends, this smash hit. I really can't believe it. It was just pretty wild. But yeah, so oh God, this show, yeah. Here's some of the images. You can see they're just a train. Oh God. Oh God. Just look at this. You know, that's why I made the video, guys. That's why it's terrible. It's just terrible. I can't stand YOLO Crystal Fantasy. I actually made a tier list a long time ago. When I was like experimenting, when I first created my channel, I made this tier list, and in the worst tier, you can see here, I have a whole bunch of classics. Top tier, I put like Kim Possible, Dexter's Lab, Regular Show, and DuckTales. DuckTales the reboot there. I also put like SpongeBob in high tier because I thought like the seasons at the beginning of SpongeBob are really good, but the show keeps going on and on. And there's Foster's. Then some of the mid tiers, I put in a lot of the kids shows as low tiers. You know, those shows were just like they're okay when you're a kid, but when you grow up, you don't want to see. You know, these aren't the shows that you're going to be watching anymore. You know what I mean? So they don't have that timeless feel like SpongeBob or Kim Possible, where if you're an adult, you could still go back and watch those, and they're very quality. YOLO Crystal Fantasy, on the other hand, you can see that I made the worst tier, and that is in the... So out of all the cartoons that I made on this tier list, that was the worst one. So YOLO Crystal Fantasy, yikes. That's a big negative on that show. I did not like that one. But yeah, Smiling Friends, great to see that it's taking off. I do see here that it says on the official Wikipedia here, and I don't necessarily like using Wikipedia as a source. They're not very good. But they're, you know, who else? I don't know. I'm just going to take it with a grain of salt here. Smiling Friends has received acclaim from both audiences and critics for its characterization, humor, writing, and integration of mixed media, including 3D animation, stop motion, and live action. Yeah, so that's one of the things about this show. Like I said, the Halloween episode reminds me of Courage the Cowardly Dog. Do you guys remember what Courage the Cowardly Dog did? It brought in a lot of weird and wacky elements, right? Like let's go on here and type in The Slab, right? You know, The Slab Courage. Oh, you don't even have to type in Courage. It just, you know, they had these creepy, really disturbing, like, you know, scenes of characters like this where they were 3D horrifying, you know, especially back in the early 2000s. There was something about the CGI back in those days that was just really disturbing. And this show here, Smiling Friends, 3D. There's a character named like 3D. Yeah, here we go. 3D Squelton. This is a character that appears in the show. Literally, this is a character. This is an actual character that appears. We don't get to... does he appear after this episode? I don't think so. But yeah, this show is experimental and it's very exciting. I've never seen something quite like this show. I also wanted to talk about Google Trends here. Where's that Google Trends? So the show has been, you know, I talked about the explosion of memes, and the show just briefly made it into the pop culture. We could see here that around January 9th, when it peaked at what is this? January 15th through 19th. Smiling Friends peaked. So it basically just peaked A lot of people searching it up. A lot of people. This is the day the show launched, right? But one of the things that's been keeping it going right now, you could see it had a decline, but it's still kind of like being talked about. There's like a meme right now, right? It's called the Look Pim meme. I actually watched this on stream, this video here. Look Pim is making smiling friends explode. So this is a meme. You guys can watch it. It's like it basically has Charlie like, look, Pim, you know. It's from the first episode too, the very, very first episode of the show. Yes, look, Pim, smiling friends green screen. So this person made the layout for you here. You could take the green screen and put whatever you want in the background. Maybe I'll show an example of this meme. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Okay, let's see. Look, Pim. Okay, hold on. I don't want to get copyright claims here. Let's flip this around just to be safe here.
What's happening, big guy? What's with the gun?
No. You could see that like they usually do this. Yeah, here it is. This is the scene that everybody seems to love.
I know it's our job to help this guy and everything, but I think this guy's a lost cause. He's obviously made up his mind. Why don't we just cut our losses and get out of here?
Yep.
Come on, that's nonsense, Charlie. We've never given up on the job so far.
Basically, I hope I don't get claimed for that little scene there. It was kind of reversed, but yeah, the meme it's exploding, folks. It's exploding. Every single one of these memes, well, not every single one, but a ton of them have like thousands upon thousands of views. And when this person said, let me go back there. When this lessons in meme culture says here in this video, look, Pim is making smiling friends explode. He is not kidding. It is. I have been seeing this meme nonstop in my thumbnail, what do you call it? Like the YouTube recommended, right? So like whenever I watch a video or something, it'll be, on the sidebar here, right here in this area, it'll be in this area, the recommended that YouTube shows you. I'll be watching any random video and I will literally see the look Pim meme. So I'm just really happy. Smiling friends, they made me smile. Smiling friends, they got the job done, okay? They blew up. I love to see it. Whenever cartoons blow up, it's just so great, folks. Just so great. And yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. I'm just excited that Smiling Friends took off. I hope you guys watch the show. Give the show a chance if you've never seen it, because it's really good. It really is. It's a good show. It does some very experimental things with 3D live action, etc., etc. And some of the plots are just wacky. A lot of people really like that episode where they go on a quest and there's that like little Frodo. They do a Lord of the Rings parody where there's this little like Hobbit, the Hobbit Frodo guy, and they think he's his friend, but they think they're friends, but something happens towards the end there. That was also one of the best episodes, absolutely. So this is a great show. I absolutely recommend it. I recommend it to everybody. Go watch it if you haven't seen Smiling Friends. And that's going to be it from me, folks. Very exciting show. Please like the video. Please share the video. And I want to hear all your comments on Smiling Friends in the comment section down below. Thanks very much, everyone. I'll see you all later. Peace out. Bye-bye.